Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is Wednesday and it's time for another recap of Sistas. It is season 1, episode 18, and this was titled Bugaboo. Alright, y'all. So, Tyler Perry and these blankety blank blank endings is really annoying the beep out of me. Okay? So, he ended it again on some real controversial type shit, but I already knew that shit was gonna happen. I already saw that shit was gonna happen, like for real. Let me try to get through this episode because that ending really like irritated me and really pissed me off. So, because it didn't even have to. You know what? We gonna talk about it when I get there. All right, let's start off where it ended last week with something controversial. Andy, not Andy attacking. Morris about to attack Andy, okay, in the parking lot in the car. And as we all thought, Gary was going to pop up and stop it or whatever. So he did. He popped out of nowhere, child, and pulled Morris out the car, beat his ass down, picked up the most fakest rock in the goddamn parking lot, and threatened to bash Morris over the head with it. And I was like, you know what? I don't like ashy ass Gary, but for once, I was happy to see his ass and see him come to Andy's rescue or whatever like that. She steady screaming, baby, baby, don't hit him, don't hit him or whatever. He finally shake it off and don't hit him. He put down the little fake rock, he put it down or whatever. The parking attendant come over there. He asking what happened. Nigga, why you worried about now you want to come over there? First of all, you should have came over there when I screamed for you to move this car out my goddamn way. Now you want to come over there trying to find out what's going on. If you don't move this car that's in front of my vehicle, please. So they basically told him that. And so he rushes off. They going back and forth. Baby, baby, come on. You got to come with me. You got to come with me, baby. Come on. He like, no, you got to leave. You got to go. And she like, no, baby, come on. Come with me. You got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. Morris started laughing on the ground. He like, that's your ass now. We try to tell her that you was with her or whatever. Andy and them still going back and forth. I'm like, if y'all don't get in the goddamn car already. So finally he gets in the car. They speed off and yeah, that was pretty much it. They moved the not the flight attendant, the parking attendant. He finally moved the car that was in front of Andy's car. They leave or whatever. Then we see Karen and Zack. They just in there. They all quiet or whatever like that. He apologizes for ruining her bonsai tree and stuff. She real quiet. She ain't really talking. And he like, so you ain't gonna say nothing or whatever. And she like, what do you want to hear? Like she basically tired. Like she just frustrated inside and he want the truth. Like, dude, how many times she got to give you the truth? She done told you what it was. Like 1,000 times. How much what else do you want her to say? Like, come on. She done already said 120 times that she ain't sleep with this dude. So what else do you want her to say? What else do you want her to say? So he wants the truth or whatever. And she like, look, I told you I wasn't messing with dude or whatever. I already told you. Did she Oh no, so he asked her, did she want anything to happen? And then she was just like, so what does the baby do? Because, like, for real, like, you was over here doing what you wanted to do. So why are you worried about what I'm doing? Like, come on now. So he was like, she lied or whatever. And she was like, why was you so quick to believe her? And he was like, well, we did sleep together. So, it was a potential I could be the father and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, y'all did sleep together, whatever. And she was just like, she can't keep doing this, like the whole back and forth and stuff. And he like, yeah, we need to stop apologizing, like all this, I'm sorry, you sorry, whatever. He was like, we gotta do better. And she was like, oh, we do, huh? And he was like, so you don't think you did nothing wrong? And she was like what's going on right here don't have nothing to do with us. It got, it ain't nothing to do with me. Like, this a you thing type thing. And he was like, what do that even mean? And she was like, look, I need a man who gonna make me feel safe, a man I could talk to and he see me, like he listen to me, he understand me. Like she going in, she was like, a man who gonna love me and provide for me. He was like, look, I gave you my checks and stuff. And she like, that ain't what I'm talking about. I want you to feed my mind, like cuddle with me even after you get your nut, like cuddle with me and talk to me, feed my mind, make love to my mind, not just my body or whatever. And she asked him, like, because he was like, so I don't listen to you, whatever. She was like, no, like, what's the name of that tree? And he don't say nothing. So then she was just like, asked he said, how am I supposed to do that? And she was like, well, I want a man who not going to ask me how I'm supposed to do that or whatever like that. And I thought that was kind of wrong, because if you want to be loved a certain way or need to be loved a certain way, you gotta communicate that to your partner or whatever like that. He can't read your mind and try to figure out how you want to be loved or how to meet your needs or whatever like that, because his idea of meeting your needs may be something totally different. Like if he wanna, like the whole 5 love languages type thing, like he might think like, oh well, I'm buying her this stuff or I'm giving her this money or whatever like that, and to her that's like, okay, that's cute and everything, but that ain't what I need. So he need to figure out, and she need to tell him like what her love language is, and so he could know. Like, so I don't think that his question was wrong in that instance. Like, he just want to know, like, how can I love you? Tell me how to love you, basically. And she was just pretty much over it, because she see Aaron, and he was like, well, good luck trying to find that. And she was like, I have. And he was like, well, old dude or whatever. So she already looking at Aaron as like he the one who want to take the top spot or whatever like that, and who doing all these things. And when he talks to her, he sees her and he listens and all this other stuff. And so he was just like, is we gonna make it, Karen? And she was just like, I think you need to take them 3 checks and cash them and try to find you a place to stay. And so he gonna keep asking her, we gonna make it. She just walked off and went into the room or whatever. And so then because she was like, I'm basically too old for this shit. Like, I just want something better. And that's ain't nothing wrong with that either. Like, if you tired of this man, like, if y'all been together for all this time, and now he just now, like, I don't know how long they've been together, but it seems like they've been together for a long time. So, and he just now trying to figure out how to love you and stuff. That's like, yo, dude, you should have asked me that a long time ago. Now you trying to figure out how not to hurt me and shit like that. You cheating and doing all this extra stuff. Like, no, that ain't gonna make me feel safe and make me feel loved at all like that. You just taking me for granted. So her wanting better and not putting up and not settling basically for him, because that's basically what she doing, because that's what she said. She said she was settling because she was too scared and she was just holding on to him or whatever. So she go into the room and he starts telling the story about the bonsai tree. He like, you named the bonsai tree Margaret because after your grandmom, she gave it to you when you went to college and whatever. And he was like, I hear you. I always hear you. I'm like, yo, Zack, you could have said that shit when she was out there so she could see, like, yo, you really do listen to her and you really do care about her or whatever like that. But you saying it under your breath all low and stuff while she not in the room. Like, that's, come on now. Now you just acting childish, because right then and there, that was a serious conversation. And she really wanted you to step up and be like, yo, I care about you. I'm listening to you. I love you, blah, blah, blah. But yet you being quiet for what? Because your feelings hurt because she moved on to somebody else while you was moving on to somebody else, cheating on her. Like, boy, bye. Get the out of here. Like, and then another question. Why this fool got 3 checks and he ain't cash them? Like, who does that? Who just holds on to goddamn checks and damn case? Don't they void after 90 days? Like, what? Huh? No direct deposit or nothing? Boy, that don't even sound right. Come on now. So I was just like, for real? Oh, okay. Next we see Andy. She's speeding in the road. She got Gary in the car. He keep asking her, like, she okay? Like, did he hurt you? Did he touch you or whatever? He like, we gotta report. No, did she say it? Or he said, somebody said we gotta report this or whatever like that. He was just like, all right, well, because he asked her where they was going. She was like, to the police station. She was like, we got to report this. He was like, all right, let me out. And she was like, well, I'm letting you out for it. No, I'm not letting you out. And he was like, look, you got to let me out. The PI is following us. She got a tracker on your car. I lost her back there. But I put a tracker on her car. She got a tracker on your car. Let me out or whatever. So she like, all right, whatever. So she let him out. And she like, baby, be safe. Please, baby. Come on, baby. Just be safe. Okay, baby. I was just like, oh, now he baby. Ugh. But he get out the car. He left blood out on that passenger seat. I said, oh, my. Next we see Brie. She watching Medea or whatever. Like, old Medea. I don't know, child, on her laptop. She get a call from Maurice. He asked her to borrow one of her ugly hats or whatever. She was like, I ain't got no ugly black hat. He was like, oh, you do, girl. And she like, He was like, well, come on, open the door or whatever. And she was like, I ain't opening no door. He was like, well, I'm just gonna let myself in, bitch. So he let himself in. And she was like, well, I ain't got no old hat. He was like, oh, you don't. So he go in the closet, pull out this little beret or whatever. She was like, that is not ugly. And he was like, it is to me, bitch, or whatever. And then She all moping. He was like, look, what you not finna do is lay in this bed all day, eating chocolate, getting fat. Come with me to the drag show or whatever. And she was real ignorant with it. Talking about why. So I can watch a bunch of guys dressed up as women. I said, ooh, that was rude. He was like, oh no, bitch. That is not all we do. We put on a performance. I said, you better tell her, Maurice. So she was just like, no, I'm gonna just lay here or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna just lay here watching, this or whatever. She had wine and her little chocolate. He was like, okay, well, you can sit there and get fat on your chocolate and wine and shit, but I'm gonna go out here and slay or whatever. And she was like, I am not fat. He was like, but I am, bitch. And then he took some chocolate. I said, I know that's right, because I would have did the same goddamn thing. But he was basically like, I'll send you the address. You can come out or whatever if you want to. Then he leave. Then we back at Karen's house. Why is Zack still sitting on the goddamn couch? Then she tell you to go find someplace else to live or whatever. But he laying on it or sitting on the couch or whatever. Andy walk in, because she got a key. I'm just like, okay. She walk in. She asked for Karen. He was just like, she in the room. He go over there and knock on the door. Of course, Karen ignoring him. She don't answer the bedroom door or whatever. He was like, well, she called you over here. You go over there and knock. She was like, she ain't called me over here. But she went over there and she was like, Karen. And the Karen opened up the door. She's still fully dressed, got her high heels on, got her. I said, what? You went into the room just to still stay. Okay. I don't go in my bedroom. As soon as I come from work or whatever, child, the bra coming off. The shoes, I hate shoes. So the shoes coming off second. And I'm getting in the shower. Like, even if you ain't even getting in the shower, you just want to lounge around real quick or whatever like that. You still in your high heels. Them heels ain't hurting your feet because they got to be like 4 or 5 inches. Whatever. Not realistic again, but a man writing the script. So, she was like, girl, what's wrong? What's going on? She was like, can you escort, go down there to the police station with me? She was like, what's wrong, girl? What's going on? Why you going to the police station? She was like, I was attacked. Whoa! By him. Morris? I was like, Karen. Her whole face was pressing. Zack, he all like, did he hurt you? I'm like, Zack, this ain't the time. Shut up. So then she was just like, all right, come on, girl, let's go. She got her purse and stuff. And then Zack, he insisting on going. So of course he go with them or whatever. Then we at Danny house. Brie, she just walk on in. And Danny, she asking Danny like to go out with her. I liked that little blue like kimono type thing she had on. That was real cute. But anyway, Brie asking Danny to go out or whatever, because she was like, what is you doing? She was like, nothing, girl. I'm just chilling and stuff. I ain't got no food in here and nothing like that. I'm just chilling. And she was like, well, come on with me to the drag show or whatever. She was like, no, I'm just not interested. Look, I work today and I gotta work tomorrow. So no, I'm not going. And so she was saying something. And so Brie had asked her, when she gonna see Mr. Rodeo again? She was like, I don't know, because he just sweating me, girl. He don't got no swag and stuff. She was just like, okay. So she picked up her phone, but she was like, what you just do? She was like, I told him to come on over or whatever. She was like, why would you do that? So then she picked it. She was like, how you got my passcode anyway? Everybody got your passcode, girl. What? So then she picks up the phone and texts him saying that she was tired and she was busy or whatever like that. Then he texts her right back, of course, saying when. And she was like, girl, see, now he texted me back or whatever. She was like, have fun. And so then she left. Then we at the police station. Zack, he trying to talk to Andy. Andy basically not saying that. He like, when you was real quiet on the car ride over here, whatever. Karen like, she was quiet because your ass is here. And he was just like, what? And Andy was like, don't do that. So he was like, all right, well, I'll take a walk or whatever. So he leaves. Then Andy was just like, y'all still in the bad place. And she was just like, girl. And so then she asked her what happened. Andy tells her what went on or whatever. She was like, we was talking, and then next thing he started insulting me, and then he asked me to go in the bathroom to do some blow. And Karen was like, what? Huh? And so then she was just like, and then I went and left and got in my car. He got in my car. He tried to put his hands on my dress and stuff. And she was like, what, did he rape you, girl? She was like, no, Gary came and beat him down and all the other stuff. He came out of nowhere or whatever. She was just like, I just want to put this all on record. She was like, good. You putting it all on record, girl. Put it all on record. And so she asked her, and she was like, if they ever see me or whatever. So Karen was just like, so she gets up and goes to the front desk or whatever and tells the man, like, look, my friend was assaulted. She needs assistance. He was like, all right, well, I'm going to call an officer down here to get a report. So he calls, she goes back and sit down. She was like, well, he said he was going to get a report. I said, what, did y'all do that the first time or no? Like, what's going on? Because, yeah. But anyway, she asked, can Karen keep it between them two? Andy was asking Karen to keep it between them two. And she was like, yeah, girl, I ain't going to tell nobody. So, Andy asked Karen, why was Zack looking like that and whatever, or what was going on with him? And she was just like, what, besides tearing at my place or whatever? And she was just like, yeah. She was like, it's Aaron, child. He's still in his feelings about that and all that other stuff. And Andy was just like, well, you can't trust a man who in a lot of pain or whatever. Talking about Aaron, because he in a lot of pain and, you know, he grieving and all this other stuff. And Karen was just like, yeah, I know. And so she was like, do you still want to see him or do you want to see him? And she was just like, I don't know. And she was saying, like, every time he's around, she don't want him to go or whatever. And I forgot what Andy asked her. She asked her something. And she was just like, shit, girl, I don't know. And she was just like, well, what about Zack? She was like, you know, it is what it is or whatever. And she was just saying, like, she tired of the relationship being so hard. And Andy was like, well, all relationships is hard, ain't it hard? She was like, is it? Like, or is it just us? Like, is something wrong with us, basically? And relationships, for the most part, are, you gotta put in work or whatever like that. But they really shouldn't be hard. It should be, like, not, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it should flow. If both parties want to make the relationship work, then the relationship just kind of flow. It will have its ups and downs or whatever like that. And it is sometimes hard to manage two personalities and you putting it into one, but it shouldn't be hard to the point where you just like frustrated and fed up and just ready to be like, peace out. It shouldn't be like that. It should just kind of be like, kind of low challenging or whatever, but it should kind of flow. It should have like a flow. Like, y'all may not see eye to eye, but there's a lot of compromise in there and there's a lot of other stuff. But it shouldn't be like he cheating, you taking him back, he tearing up your place, he don't believe you when you, like, it shouldn't be no shit like that. Like, that's no. They finally get called back there or whatever like that. Then we at the gay club. Brie coming there, child. She looking like she uncomfortable. She terrified. Like the gay man gonna do something to her. I was just like, why she keep looking like that? That was just like irritating me too, because she was just like looking around all crazy, like yo, they just people. Like, just have a good time, bitch. Like, what's the problem? But she going there, and it was predominantly men. I was just like, oh, that's kind of interesting, because like when I went to it was a different venue, I guess because this was a gay club, but still, usually it can be women in it. Because when I went to a drag show, it was a lot more women in there than gay men. I'm trying to, yeah, but that was at like a restaurant type venue, so maybe that was it. I don't know. And the other time I had walked through one when I was in Miami, I think it was more women in there too. But maybe, I don't know. Because this one, it really was just like a lot of, Lord, I can't talk. It was a lot more men in this one versus like a mixture of women and men. But, so I thought that was kind of interesting or whatever. Maybe it was the type of club. I don't know. But it still should be women. I don't know. Why Tyler ain't putting no women in there, because women do go to drag shows because they're entertaining. It's fun to look at. I enjoyed myself when I went, so I don't know why he ain't put no women in there. That was okay, but then again, I'm talking about Tyler Perry. So let me get back to the child, because he just be doing like he act like, all right, I ain't gonna be shady. Yeah, I ain't gonna be shady. But anyway, she asked for Maurice. And the dude was like, who? I don't know Maurice. And she was just like, Maurice. And she started describing him. He was like, oh, you talking about Dominic Delicious Extravaganza. I said, Dominic Delicious? I can see that being his name because he's a mess. But anyway, they show up. She sees a picture and it's Calvin. He posed in his underwear, child, or a thong or something. Of course, now it's going through her head again that this man gay or whatever. And she asked, like, who is this? Like, what's his name and stuff? And he was like, oh, that's Calvin and stuff. She was like, is he a stripper or something? And he was like, no, he entertains here or something. I think he say entertains here. I don't know. But then he was like, but he'll be out in a minute. And she was like, oh, okay. And she was like, why? And he was like, I don't know, maybe he lost a bet or something. I don't know, or whatever. So he gave her wine. And then he had a nerve to ask this child when she get her sex change and who did it, because it was amazing. I died. Oh, I died. And she was like, I was born this way. He was like, weren't we all, dear? I laughed so fucking. That shit was funny to me. I laughed so hard. But anyway, then we see Zack. He outside smoking a cigarette and stuff. And this cop was like, what you doing out here or whatever? And he was just like, smoking. And she was like, did you read the sign? And he was just like, oh man. So then he puts the cigarette out. She was like, oh, now you littering. Put your hands up against the car. And I was like, is she serious right now? But then I was like, oh, okay, maybe she know him. She gotta know him. Because he wasn't looking at her at no time when she was talking to him. So I was like, he must know her or she must know him. So she go pat him down. She doing all this extra stuff. Talking about, well, you got any ID? He was like, it's in my back pocket. She pulls out this. She was like, oh, Zachary something, child. She was like, oh, what kind of bitch ass name is Zachary? I bet you go by Zack or whatever. I was just like, oh, okay. And then he was just like, yeah. And she was like, you got any weapons or any sharp objects or anything like that? She started patting him down, and then she go around to his dick or whatever, and she was like, well, what's this? He was just like, that's my dick. Like, she was like, oh, is it really or whatever? And then he said something, and she was just like, shut up before I shoot you. He was like, the fuck? So she was like, turn around or whatever, slowly and something. So he's like, I ain't going to shoot, my hands is up and stuff. So he started turning around, and she was just like, look up at me or whatever. And he was just like, oh, such and such high school or whatever. I'm sorry or whatever. She was like, yeah, She was like, you sorry? And then he was just like, yeah, because you look. She was like completely different from high school or something. And so I guess he made fun of her or whatever. And then he fucked her, and then he kind of ghosted her or whatever back in high school. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was a douchebag. And she was like, you still is a douchebag or whatever. And she basically still holding on to him or whatever. She was like, she ain't ever forget him. And she still think about him and all this other stuff. And he apologizes to her and stuff and told her that she looked nice. And he was like, you look happy though. And she was like, yeah, but you don't. He was just like, yeah, it's been a rough couple of days and stuff. And so she was just like, all right, well, just give me a call and stuff. We can call and catch up and stuff like that. And he flirting with her. And then she was just like, she said something like, I forgot what she said, but she was like, well, yeah, I will shoot you and arrest you or something. And he was like, oh, yeah, I like that. I was just like, oh, you flirting with her, but you mad because Karen. So I guess you just settled on like, y'all done. Because now you out here flirting with this whole cop, like not even 10 minutes later. Like, get the fuck out of here. Zack irritates me because I'm like, you steady questioning Karen because she's talking to old boy and ain't do nothing. But you flirting and talking to boy. Ugh. Then we back at Danny's house. She ain't got no food. Of course, we already talked about that. She broke and all she got is weed and soda. Brodeo, he texted her. He said something in the text message. Then he sent his picture, like a picture of his chest. I said, okay, Preston. Okay. So then he was saying something like, you like surprises, and she was like, hell no. So then he sent her a picture. Well, she ain't never texted him back. He was just sending all these texts. And so he sent a text of like him with flowers next to her apartment. And she was like, whole apartment is that better be somebody else. No, it was hers. He outside the door with some damn flowers. And then he was just like, what was he saying? He was just like, you said you wanted to see me or whatever. She was like, what? But I ain't text you back. Like, why is you over here, whatever, like that? He was like, well, I brought food so I can cook. And she was like, this is not how you get a girl. He was like, but I brought steak and potatoes with some sides and stuff. She was like, well, come on in. Come on. Her hungry ass. Because she was like, what kind of steak? He was like, filet mignon. Come on in, or whatever. And so then she was basically telling him, like, look, I never text you back. If I don't text you back, don't come over. Call first. And he was just like, okay. And she was like, and stop texting me so much. She was like, okay, I'm sorry. And she was like, I just met you, so kind of slow down or whatever. You're doing too much and stuff. And she was like, and he kept apologizing. He was like, and stop apologizing or whatever. And she was like, you was just too fine to be this green Alabama or whatever. He was like, I'm sorry. Can you teach me how? She was like, yeah, I guess or whatever. She like him, but I don't understand why she playing so hard to get with this boy or whatever. Maybe because he white or something. I don't know. Or mixed. Who knows, child? But she playing like so hard to get with him. And it's like you wanted this attention prior and you wasn't getting it. But now that you getting it, you don't want it. Like, Danny, get your whole entire life together, child. Then he was just like, well, since we got that out the way, can I start cooking? She gave him an apron and was like, well, I prefer a naked chef. And he was like, well, that's going to pose a problem. But he's so damn cute. That's going to pose a problem with the hot stove. She was like, it's going to be okay. Get naked. And so he started taking his clothes off, child. I said, well, you better put that apron on top so he don't burn his little nuts and berries, child. That would be painful. Next, we see Morris. He comes stumbling into the police station. He's stumbling into the police station, asks what the hell, talking about he want to do a report and blah, blah, blah. Like, you deserve to get your ass beaten. Oof. Then we see Jasmine. She come running in there, child. She asking him questions, and he like, well, did you text him? Did you tell him where you at? She was like, no, I ain't telling him that he not home. Like, what's going on? What happened? And then he was just like, he was with her or whatever. And she was just like, what? Huh? He was like, yeah, they was together. And he was like, I confronted her. He lying. He was like, I confronted her, and then he went ballistic, and he was like, that bitch going to jail or whatever. And he was like, I can't believe. And so she was like, I can't believe he was with her. I can't believe it or whatever. And I'm like, girl, he don't want you. Why is you trying to fight for this man? He don't want you. Okay, it's the money, but you can always go to court and get half or 100%, whatever. Like, why is you still fighting for this man? He don't want you. Like, let him go. Let him go. He a cheater. He a liar. He just, why? Why is we fighting over this man? Whatever. But anyway, Zack's sitting there the whole time, so he listening and seeing everything that's taking place or whatever. And she's mentioning something about a lawyer or something like that. Then we flash to Andy and Karen. They're in the back. The police officer that took the report. She asking did he rape her and stuff. She was like, no. The police officer was like, we need to get a kit so we can get DNA from under your fingernails. She was like, all right, whatever. The officer leave. Karen getting Zack blowing Karen's phone up or whatever. And she was just like, girl, he is texting me. She was like, well, go out there. It might be important. Well, I don't want, I'm here with you. He can wait. So he's still blowing up. She was like, all right, girl. All right. I'm going to go out there. You stay right here. I'm going to be back. I said, okay, y'all can just leave the back, like, whatever. So she go out there. What you want? He was like, come on. And over there, Jasmine stepped there wiping Morris' face off like he a baby. I said, is they sleeping together? Like, shit, what? Because they look like they was real close. Like, real close or whatever. And Zack like, yo, that's the dude right there and whatever. And she was like, oh, my God, that's him. And she run back there and tell Andy. Andy like, well, I don't want to see him. Or whatever like that. And she was like, girl, you don't have to see him. We're going to do this. And it was like, we're going to tell the officer. Okay, we're going to tell the officer you're going to do the kit. And then we're going to leave. Then we see, it's time. We back at the gay club. It's drag time. Calvin come out there. His name Pretty Ricky Child. He come out there. He's singing some cowboy song. He got on clothes or whatever. He got on his little cowboy outfit and stuff. And he was saying he gonna do this for the man he loves. And I was just like, Okay, that's weird. Maybe he's talking about his daddy. I don't know. So he started lip singing to like some cowboy song or whatever like that. Javier, with his cute self, sneaks up behind Brie, and he was like, "Yeah, isn't Calvin doing a great job or whatever?" And she was like, "Yeah, whatever," because he was like, "What you doing here?" She was like, "Well, I came to see Maurice, but I don't see his ass." And Javier was like, "He don't see him neither, whatever." And so Brie was just, she's kind of sipped her wine and was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave or whatever." And he was like, "Don't you want to stay and, talk to Calvin afterwards?" And she was like, "No, I've seen all I need to see." I said, "Here she go again, judging. Here she go again." So we see Maurice. He in the parking lot. He looking cute. Okay, he was looking cute. He had his white hair, his little beret, his little purple. Was it a purple dress? I think it was a purple dress or whatever like that. I didn't really like the whole lip thing because then it was like his mustache. Because I didn't even really realize Maurice had a goddamn mustache until he put the lipstick on, and then it was more pronounced. So I didn't really like that part because it was just weird. It was just like the lipstick, and then I don't know. It looked like I don't know. It like he had like that black lip liner, and I don't like black. I don't like when people do that because I'm like, why is we still doing black? Okay, but I mean, I don't even wear makeup like that. I just wear mascara. But I'm like, I know black lip liner, and that don't look right. Like, why is we doing that? Like, maybe back in the day that was a thing, but yeah. So his mustache made it look like black lip liner, so it just threw me off. But he out there waiting for old dude. Dude pull up. And Maurice was like, "Oh, I thought you was going to stand me up or whatever." And he was like, "No, I'm going to stand you up or whatever." And he was like, "Let's talk or whatever." And he over there smoking a cigarette. And he asked Maurice did he want to smoke and stuff. And so Maurice was just like, "Oh, yeah, I don't really smoke or whatever, but I will." And so then he go inhale the cigarette and he started choking. This man straight out was just like real fucking ignorant and was just like, "So you a F word," because I don't even like the word, and I'm in the community, so I ain't even gonna use the word myself because I don't like the word. But it rhymed with bag. He asked him that, and he was like, "No, I'm not that. I'm a gay man or whatever, and that's not the word that we use around here. That's real offensive, and no, that's not what we're doing." So Maurice checked him real quick, and I was like. So he was like, "Oh, my bad. I don't know. I ain't know nothing about that or whatever. I'm not into that or something." He said he ain't schooled or something stupid he said or whatever. Like, but out of here. Like, that like that's a derogatory word. Like, come on now. Like, everybody know, even if you not in the community or not, like, that's a derogatory word. Like, why would you like get the fuck out of here? So Maurice checked him, and then he was just like, "So you into dudes or whatever?" And he was like, "You into dudes and you proud?" And Maurice was like, "Yeah, I'm proud or whatever. I'm proud of me or whatever." I said, "I know that's right." And so here this fucker go. That's some sick shit. You trying to bring the black man down? And how? How he trying to bring the black man down because he living in his truth? Like, what is you talking about? Like, because you insecure and you probably got a penis this big, not even that big. I'm sorry, like this big, the tip of my goddamn fingernail, and you mad at this man because he out here living his truth and living his fucking best life, so he bringing a black man down? Like, boy, grab your nuts and get the fuck out my face. Like, you ain't got none because they deflated. So what is you talking about? Like, I just that irritated me in this show. That irritates me in real life. Like, I don't even understand. Lori, okay. So, because I'm about to go. And it's just like, it's so freaking irritating. I just don't like when I hear that. People just say that. And people say that this is like real life shit. Like, people be saying that shit in real fucking life. And it is the most ignorant, stupidest thing I have ever heard in my whole entire life. Because somebody gay, they bringing a black man down. How? What do they gotta do with what do they gotta do with each other? Nothing at all. No, not at all. Nothing. Yeah, somebody might be gay and black, but bringing a black man down, no, they bringing themselves down. Like, what is you talking about? Like, they don't have nothing to do with elevating or lowering somebody's manhood or whatever because they out here. Like, what one person doing in that bedroom got to do with you being a black man? You don't know him. He don't know you. Mind your business. And you know what? you'll do better in life. So just mind your business. Like, why is you worried about what this man doing? I keep saying I ain't gonna keep going on, but I keep going on because this is happening in real life, and this shit be so irritating because it be so frustrating, and I have never understood it, and I never will understand it. Like, if people mind their goddamn business, everything be all right. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Maurice was just like, all right, yo, like, that's what you dealing with over there on yourself or whatever. So I'ma just walk away. Like, it was cute meeting you and stuff, but I see you on some other type shit, so I'm gonna go on about my business. Maurice tried to walk away. This fucker grabs Maurice, yo. And he gonna say he tired of them motherfuckers and all this stuff. Oh, that's when he said making the black man look bad or whatever. And again, I already said what I needed to say on that. I mean, I got more, but this video, I don't already talk for 35 fucking minutes, so I'm not gonna keep going on. But yeah. So next thing we see, he started hitting fucking Maurice. Nobody don't know Maurice outside. And he is beating Maurice down. Maurice is trying to fight back, but it looked like his wig got in the way or something like that. So, like, he's trying to fight back, and then, like, it cut off. And then, because I think, did it cut off? Yeah, it cut off. And then I think the next week, we see them still fighting, and Maurice falling in the bushes or whatever like that. So, like, nobody knows where he's at. They know he's supposed to perform out, whatever. Brie do at least know that he was meeting dude or whatever. So she do have that information. So if when they do find him and stuff like that, they can call the cops and everything. Cause she know like, cause I don't know, cause can they get in their bank account information? I guess. I don't know. But she know information on him, and he went to the bank and did all this other stuff. So they got information on him. So they can find him, arrest him, beat him up, do whatever, murder him, burn him, all that type shit. So, like, they can do all that. I mean, I don't condone violence. So, they can do all of that. So, but, yeah. And, like, I don't want to say no more. I just, like, legit, I really do hope, like, he don't get away with this in this TV show. Like, I legit, like, he better get beaten. Somebody better run outside, see what's going on, just like they ran outside and help Andy ass. Somebody better run outside and help motherfucking Maurice and beat this man down to a pulp, okay? Beat him down instead of white meat show. Again, I don't condone violence, but this is a TV show, so you know what? And then even in real life, if somebody do this, again, I don't condone violence. Read between the lines. Anyway, y'all, I done talked too much. I done talked for like 37 minutes, and it probably wasn't even hardly about this goddamn show. So, oh God, one of these days I'm just gonna stick to the damn notes that I put on here and not give y'all no extra, because I know y'all be like, God damn, this bitch talk too much. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video that I gave y'all. If y'all did, hit that thumbs up button, and also hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified for when I drop new videos. And what was I going to say? Thank you for all the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I really, really do appreciate y'all. And thank you for everyone who has continued to comment and support and share and everything else to my channel. I really, really do appreciate y'all. All right. I talk too damn much as is. Until next time, y'all. Peace.